I was just 5 minutes away from being forced off my own lakeside retreat by a neighborhood HOA that didn't even realize the lake and their clubhouse parking lot were mine. Buckle up after months of non-stop grind. I finally escaped for a weekend to my late grandfather's cabin, a peaceful spot full of childhood memories. I had barely unpacked my fishing gear when a white SUV screeched up. Out stepped a woman in heels, holding a clipboard like it was a weapon. "Sir," she said with a smug look, "this area is reserved for HOA members. You're trespassing." Confused, I replied, "This is my family's property." She snorted, "Unregistered structure not up to code. You need to leave or we'll fine you and tow your car." That's when it clicked. A new HOA must have formed nearby and mistakenly included my land without ever checking the legal records. I calmly explained my family's owned this lakefront for 80 years. This cabin existed long before your HOA ever did. She wasn't having it. Last warning. I smiled and went inside. I pulled out my grandfather's old paperwork and made one call to my attorney. 48 hours later, the HOA president, 3 board members and Miss Clipboard came back. No smug smiles this time. Why? Because I had served them with official notices, cease and desist, trespassing charges, and a demand for back payment for years of unauthorized use of my lake and my land under their parking lot. Turns out when Grandpa sold the nearby lots, he kept ownership of the lake and that section of land. The HOA never had rights to it, but they'd been using it for years. Now they send me monthly checks just to keep using their own so-called property. Funny how fast the power shifts when you actually read the deed. Don't let anyone bully you with fancy titles and clipboards. Oh, and hit that subscribe button. More wild real-life stories coming your way, where karma swings harder than a reality show reunion.